Welcome to the audio files of the Unholy Slaying Agency, where we cover intel on the vectors encountered by our agents in the field and the inner workings of our organization. Today's file is an introduction to zombies. What to expect when combating the restless dead. Zombie is the colloquial classification for a vector that's body continues to be animated despite its tissue ceasing cellular respiration or other vital functions necessary for life. A zombie maintains their existence without the aid of hospice. The official government nomenclature for a zombie is a corpse in kinetic performance, or CKP. There are many classifications and levels of zombies, but for this file, we shall only cover the two types encountered most in the field. The first and most popular of these vectors is the biologically induced zombie. Several black market weapons are in circulation, created by nefarious biotech pharmaceutical companies and black ops weapons systems utilized by governments and militaries around the world. NATO being no exception. The original source of the strain is unknown, only that these nefarious powers have cultivated it to devastating effect. These weapons release a pathogen that begins to eat away at the victim's brain. What starts as a mild headache grows over the course of 48 to 72 hours, becoming a paralyzing migraine. The disease ravages the victim's frontal and temporal cortex, eliminating all reasoning skills, leaving only the occipital lobe and the hind brain intact. Then, the pathogen works by commandeering the immune system to repair the damage, although in a ruinous manner, replacing the tissue with a bloody gelatinous substance, the functions of which are yet to be understood. The victim awakens in a rabid state with only two capabilities remaining: anger and hunger. They begin to lash out at everyone around them, the disease permeating through their body, ready to be transferred via the gray ooze foaming from their mouths. One of these weapons was used to great effect during Operation Enduring Freedom, on an Iraqi city where the insurgency was at its greatest. The U.S. shadow government utilized the propaganda of the incident as an example of civilian deaths caused by the insurgents, who inevitably had to defend themselves from the ravenous hordes of undead. Shortly after the United States Marine Corps swept up the problem, annihilating both the exhausted insurgents and shambling undead hordes. The second most common variant of zombie is brought about by dark magic. Curses can be used by seasoned practitioners to the same effect as the biological pathogen. There is another more insidious means, done through an alchemical mummification process. The most prolific case to date was performed by the insane, homicidal sorcerer Ejawale before being apprehended by Ghost Team. Ejawale used an alchemical concoction that removed the spirit from the body, which lost most of its functions in the process, only to conjure raging demons from the pit to inhabit the vessel. The rabid zombies were housed in Morehouse Asylum so as not exert themselves before being unleashed on unsuspecting victims. Now, we must understand the levels of zombies. Freshly turned level 1 zombies are the most dangerous variant. These are referred to as ghouls so that field agents can readily identify the danger they pose in comparison to the other levels. Ghouls still possess limberness within their healthy bodies because they lack the subconscious governor provided by our peripheral nervous system. They are capable of peak performance from their muscles. This allows them to sprint at breakneck paces, accomplish incredible feats of strength that would harm a normal human being without training. Not having cell function means that the zombies are incapable of repairing the tissues they are exerting. A level 1 becomes a level 2 after a few days of peak activity, being only able to jog or speed walk to their victims. Level 2s are openly referenced as zombies by the agency. Eventually, they become level 3 staggering walkers, being called shamblers by those who encounter them. And in closing, I want to emphasize the safety concerns of close proximity with these vectors. Lacking an immune system means that zombies are harbingers of disease. They must be disposed of and sanitized via flames. Agents operating in areas inhabited by these vectors are cautioned to use the utmost care when dispatching these foes in close quarters. Many agents have reported suffering numerous ailments after defeating zombies in melee combat. Should you find yourself suffering a headache after a mission, please report to your team medic immediately for the vaccine before the onset of irreversible damage. Stay focused out there, Agent. Drop a like and share if you enjoyed this audio course, or head to www.guyquintero.com for further guidance. Happy hunting out there. This is Assistant Director Troy Hughes, signing out.